storm, earth, and fire, heed my call.
What's up everyone, it's Waves, and I know it's been a while since I uploaded my last video. Pretty much like the last ones were like kill videos during the Race to World First. But I'm back, I am uploading again, and I have been streaming in the meantime, but I'm pretty sure that there are some people that only watch my YouTube videos. And to those of you who only watch my YouTube stuff, here I am again, I'm still alive. I'm still making videos, and pretty much today I kind of want to show you guys a key. I will talk about like the key as well, but I also want to like just talk about some stuff, what I'm up to at the moment, and yeah, pretty much just where I've been, what I'm doing, and I will just try to do like a little bit of a mix and match like of key commentary and like talking about things. So yeah, I'd say we just start the key. It's a Gambit. It's a little bit of a Gambo Wambo. It's a 27. I haven't played keys. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, like in the beginning on the beach in Gambit as an enhance, bro, you will do healer damage. Like it will be down bad. Okay, so yeah, your damage, especially with a warlock and a rogue in the group, your damage will look really bad in the beginning of Gambit. So with that out of the way, with me in the background probably being beaten by a blood decay in a second here, I wasn't uploading in a while, and I also wasn't playing keys in a while. Like the first few weeks, if not even like months at this point, I don't know how long the season has been, I wasn't playing keys. I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't really have the motivation. I gotta be real with you, like after the race I was pretty burned out. Like definitely I didn't really feel like playing the game a lot. Yeah, like during the Race to World First, right, you guys know we were raiding like 15 hours a day, and the race was insanely long. So it was pretty much like for us, I think it was like with Heroic Week, where we had the same schedule as in Mythic Week. It was pretty much like I think like 22 days or something like that. I was pretty burned out after that. Not to the point where I was like, yo, I never want to play this game anymore. But it was pretty much just like, I needed a break, you know? So at the same time, like during the race, there was a bunch of like IRL stuff happening in my life that required some time and, you know, like focus from me. So overall, I just wasn't really feeling it. I didn't really feel like pugging keys. I didn't really feel like playing keys in general. So yeah, for like the first few weeks I didn't really play any keys. I did play some like some 20s or some shit to get like to 3k to get my conduits, but that was about it. Like I didn't really try to push any high keys or anything. But yeah, I also didn't stream that much to be completely honest. Like right after the race, I wasn't home a lot, or like I was away from home a lot, I should say rather. But now I kind of want to get back into the rhythm again, stream more, make more videos. After this one, I also have like 2 more keys that I want to show you guys that are from this like Bursting Volcanic week. I will be uploading them. Hopefully, I will say this now, but like don't take my word for it. But I plan on uploading 2 more keys the next few days. That will be from the Bursting Volcanic week, but I just recorded them all last night. So even though it's not the current affixes anymore, I hope you guys are still interested in seeing it. And to be honest, I mean, I think it's like Spiteful Necrotic at the moment. Like fuck that week. Like who's gonna play keys that week anyways? I mean, I'm gonna try, but chances are I won't have that many like high keys for you. But yeah, anyways, I want to get back into the rhythm of like having better consistency with my streams and my videos again. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for a guide. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded it yet. I will sit down and try to get it done as soon as I can. I hope you guys, you know, you remember that I'm a human being as well, and I do more things that that are not just WoW and not just, you know, like stuff like that. So yeah, sometimes I need a little bit of time to like figure my shit out and take care of some things before I can do like the content, even though I want to make it, and I will make it. And also, like, I gotta be real with you guys, okay? Like, this is gonna sound like a little bit like I'm a crybaby or whatever, but like, me not being able to play like high keys because I didn't have the time for it, left me a little bit behind on like score and shit like that. And of course, like score doesn't matter that much, you know? And, you know, like, especially me, I shouldn't define myself over my score or some shit, right? But it had like a bad taste, you know, to sit here and think about like making a guide when I'm literally sitting at like, from my perspective, like relatively low raid IO and shit like that. It felt a little bit weird thinking that I'm in a position to make a guide then. Even though obviously, I mean, I still know what I'm doing. I still know how to play this spec and shit like that, right? But like, you get what I'm saying, right? So, yeah, it definitely like boosted my confidence a little bit more again to like sit down and actually play some higher keys. And even though those are not like the rank 1 keys at the moment to play like a 27 Gambit, I think there's like 2 enhance that have like a higher Gambit than me or something like that. I don't know, like it doesn't even matter, but it definitely gave me a little bit more confidence again to feel like I'm in a position where I can justify making a guide. It sounds so weird, like honestly, I don't know. Anyways, I will write the script and sit down and make the guide soon. I also want to like structure some things a little bit better and redo some things. For example, like a lot of people have been continuously asking for specific weak auras that I use, and I'm pretty sure that I will read comments under this video, even though I'm talking about it right now. I know that not all of you guys watch the video from start to finish. For example, my wolves weak aura that tracks like what kind of wolves I have and shit like that. I'm 100% sure that people will ask about that, and I will update my weak aura package and pretty much just put like everything in there that could be interesting for any of you, and then share it. If you want anything, by the way, if you have questions, if you want anything about my UI or whatever it may be, the best way to approach me is always to just tune into my stream. Just go to twitch.tv/waveswow. I stream multiple times a week. I was about to say every day. I used to stream every day. Currently I don't, but I stream quite a bit, you know, like just follow the stream and then you get a notification when I go live, and you can always ask me anything that you want, and I can help you out the best that way. Like if you want like a specific week or whatever, right? Just hit me up and talk to me about it, and then we can figure something out. That's gonna be the easiest way. And yeah, when it comes to the whole like race situation, I don't know how you guys like you know, received the news and everything. Like if you only watch my YouTube videos, because I don't know if you guys watch my stream as well, right? There are probably some people that only watch my my YouTube videos. So if you happen to only watch me on YouTube, then you probably, you know, haven't like gotten all of the news. Like I will just break it down a little bit for you guys. I joined Pieces during Sanctum Farm, and then like pretty, I mean not early into Sanctum Farm, but like, you know, not right at the end. It was a little bit earlier. So I had like a month or so, or like 2 months, something like that, like quite a bit of time to raid with Pieces, get to know the people, and yeah, just raid Sanctum on farm basically. And I felt pretty welcome there. I really liked all the people there. I had a good time. Sanctum farm already like gave me a chance to prove myself in the guild. Not exactly, obviously, because it's not prog, and farm can only tell you so much. Like it doesn't exactly show you how a player will perform during prog. And yeah, the plan was at the time basically for me to join the guild and be part of the raid team, but give me a little bit of a slower entry into the guild because it was uncertain if I was needed or being brought a lot during prog, if at all. So my guildmaster, which is Lamme, basically told me that there's a good chance that I will just have like a slower entry into the world first raiding scene by just not being brought in the first race or not as often or whatever, or mainly being in splits and stuff like that. So obviously I was ready to do whatever was needed, like helping with splits, grinding heroic week, helping people with M+, all that kind of stuff that you need to do during the race. I was ready, I was prepared going into the race. So we did heroic week, we did a lot of splits. Specifically in this race, it was really bad with splits, like with tier sets and everything. Like you had to do so many splits, which we did. By the way, in the background you can see that I just literally didn't see that shit targeted me, and I killed myself and almost killed the rogue as well. Nice. But yeah, we played heroic week, and then mythic week came around, right? And we were already doing like 15 hours a day during heroic week, and then mythic week came around, and all of a sudden it was like, yo waves, you're in on this boss. And I was like, oh nice, I get to be in on that boss. Boss dies, yo waves, you're in on the next boss. I'm like, sure, nice. So I'm in on the next boss. Yo waves, you're in on the next boss. And I'm like, yo, what? And so over the course of the race, I ended up playing like, I think it was like 8 out of 11 bosses on first kill. And I mean, that's awesome, right? Like that was way more than I expected. And it was really fun. Like being in a race to world first, being around people that you like, playing the game that you like for 15 hours a day. It's an awesome experience. Like I really had a lot of fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it. It was really cool. We did really well in the beginning of the race, like legit. I would say if the race ended after like 8 to 10 days, I would say like after Anduin. If the race ended after Anduin, it would have been such a good tier, such a fun tier. Like we performed really well. We smurfed on Helondrus, we killed Anduin rather quickly. After Anduin, it was a little bit down bad, and that was when, the mental like kind of depleted and such, because the race was just so long. But still, like it was a really nice experience. I definitely noticed I was like turbo nervous on the earlier bosses, and I had one or the other fuck up definitely on the first few bosses, just because I was so nervous about the whole, you're on stream, you're on so many streams, so many eyes are like directed like on you in that setting. So I was insanely nervous. But then on like the later bosses, I felt really confident. Like Lehuvim, I felt so confident. Anduin, insanely confident. Like Lords of Dread, it really, I think Lehuvim, Anduin, and Lords of Dread were like my best bosses that I like completely smurfed. So I was very happy with my performance there. And even though we had some struggles here and there, and people's mentals were depleted, and it was a rough tier for like a lot of people, we finished the tier with a good standing, and I was kind of happy with the result. So yeah, I was pretty happy with how it turned out, to say the least. And yeah, then the race was over. And I thought, okay, we're going to farm now. We had some new people that we recruited. Just, the usual stuff that happens after the race. And yeah, then all of a sudden, some of you guys may have heard it, that 2 days ago, Pieces disbanded. So yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, to some extent, maybe you could have guessed it if you're like part of the guild, but not really. Like I'm part of the guild, or I was part of the guild, and I didn't see it coming in that way. So yeah, definitely definitely not nice, but I pretty much just told this whole story for you guys so that you could maybe have an easier time to understand like why, you know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Bro, I'm making this video right now as if I was streaming. Like, I'm just telling a story. I don't even know where I'm going with the story. I'm just telling the story for the sake of telling the story, to give you guys like an idea of what's going on in my head right now. Maybe that's what I wanted to do. Maybe I just wanted to give you guys like a little bit of an insight of what's going on right now. And that, yeah, now that pieces is not a thing anymore, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I know a lot of you guys would probably ask that now. Yo, what guild are you joining now? Are you continuing Race to World First rating? Stuff like that, you know, I don't know, okay? I will take some time. I don't want to rush a decision right now. I'd rather just like, you know, take the time, think about what I want to do and like make a proper decision and not just like rush into the next best thing and then like regret it a week afterwards or something like that. I just want to take my time, think about it and then make a proper decision. So please don't stress me about it. I'm already stressed enough currently with a bunch of other shit. So yeah, I would appreciate you guys just being patient, you know. While I'm not in the guild anymore at the moment. I mean, I'm technically still in the guild, like in-game. The guild is not like disbanded. It's just that the guild doesn't raid together anymore. And some people have left and will leave and such. But yeah, while that is the situation, I will try to, you know, stream more consistently again, get back into my, you know, into like a proper rhythm. And yeah, maybe just try to make more videos again. I kind of miss making videos. And yeah, kind of want to get back into it a little bit again. So that is the plan at the moment. That is the situation. That is the plan. Always remember, I'm just a guy, you know. I'm just a human being as well. I cannot do it all sometimes. Even though I try to handle everything at once all the fucking time, I cannot, you know. So maybe just remember that sometimes. If you get angry at me for not having uploaded a guide yet or not uploading a lot of videos right now and stuff like that, maybe just keep in mind that sometimes you're overwhelmed by things in your life as well. So yeah. By the way, in the background, this Time Captain Hooktail or whatever the fuck he's called, like, that is a very annoying boss. If your tank is good, like Nate, then it's decent, but the boss overall is a pain in the ass. Like, it's so bad. So yeah, especially on a 27 Tyrannical, you have to fight that guy for so long that it just gets really, really annoying. You may have also seen, I don't know if you're like very busy listening to me or if you actually watched the key as well while I was talking. But I'm literally doing healer damage on big AoE packs because Enhance, who would have guessed another season where Enhance is bad in big AoE pulls because we just don't have uncapped AoE. Yes, we have Crash, yes, we have Sunder, that both are uncapped, but they don't really do a lot of damage. And Fire Nova is capped, and pretty much everything that does a lot of damage is capped. So, yeah. We're basically still there for like 5 to 6 target packs, or funnel damage, or to some extent single target damage. But hey, just as a friendly reminder as well to everyone that turns in or tunes into my stream and yeah, feels the need to talk shit about like enhanced damage, please, please, please remember that to time high keys, you don't always just want big AoE blasters and nothing else. Like, of course, there's like always like an exception to the rule, and like, you know, I'm just talking in general here, right? Like, if you just have 3 DPS with the exact same damage profile, you're gonna run into some problems, you know? I'm not saying you can't time keys like that, but you will definitely, you know, run into some obstacles there. Like, you kind of want to mix it up a little bit. You want different damage profiles that are able to time the key at the end of the day. So, yeah. I don't want to go too deep into that discussion again. I feel like I have that discussion every day on stream. So, yeah, but keep that in mind. Also, as I said, I haven't been playing that many keys yet this season. And by not that many, I mean literally, like, it feels like I almost didn't play M+. Obviously, I did play some keys. Yeah, but it wasn't a lot. And that also means that I'm, like, very inexperienced, especially in Tazavesh. Like, throughout this run, I was talking to Nate and Nicole, which you can see them in the group, like the tank and the healer, because they are friends of mine. And I was talking to them, and I was literally like, almost every pack, I was like, yo, what do I do here? Like, what do I need to kick? What is important? Where do I go? What do I do? So yeah, because as I said, like, I played a Gambit before, right? But like the highest Gambit I played before was like a 23 or some shit. And outside of that, it was only like 20s. And in like lower keys, you can just pretty much do whatever you want. You know, it doesn't really matter that much. You can like cover up a lot of mistakes. But like in the 27 key, I felt like, you know, maybe I should have a little bit of an idea of what I was doing, you know. And that also to some extent is like my excuse. Like I wasn't playing perfect in that key. I am far from playing perfect at the moment. In theory, I know how to play the spec. I'm just, you know, I just need to play more again because, yeah, haven't been playing a lot of keys, still making a lot of mistakes, especially when I record my gameplay for like videos or like when I'm streaming and watching back the VOD and stuff like that. I see a lot of mistakes that I'm still making, which, you know, that's perfectly fine and it makes sense because, you know, I've not been playing the game a lot. But yeah, I will try to improve. Try to fix up the mistakes that I'm doing. And soon we will have some flawless gameplay again, hopefully. So yeah, we pretty much, in the background, are about to finish all of the trash. We have like almost 9 minutes left for last boss, which you may think that is a lot of time, which it is, to be fair. But yeah, this last boss in Tyrannical, in higher keys, has the potential to just rip your key. Doesn't matter how much time you have left. It can just literally rip your key. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that I got through all of the story in this key because Gambit is not like the longest key. And yeah, to be fair, I was a little bit worried that I would want to talk like way more or mention like way more things than I have time for in this key, but I'm glad we kind of got it done. I also just want to mention like that if you happen to be someone that only watches me on YouTube, and I don't even know if you're watching the video this far, like if you've been listening to me ramble on about things for this long and still watching the video, I appreciate that. I just wanted to say that if you happen to only watch me on YouTube for whatever reason, and you enjoy watching my content, maybe check out my Twitch, you know? Because I stream a lot more than I make videos. Because it's like easier for me. It's less work. You know, I can just sit down, turn on my stream and talk, you know? I don't have to like record and then edit and then upload my video, you know? Like it's easier for me to stream. And I enjoy it because you have like a more personal interaction with people. So, you know, if you like want to have a discussion or a dialogue or like anything like that with me, just, you know, check out the stream. I think that would be the easiest way to reach me. And who knows, maybe you enjoy watching the stream as well. So yeah, in terms of like planned content, because obviously I'm not raiding at the moment, but the last few videos were like raid kills from the Race to World First. I will obviously play more keys. There will be key videos, like commentaries and stuff like that. There will be a guide at some point in the near future. Hopefully, fingers crossed, trying my best. I also desperately want to get into more PvP again. I think Enhance is in a great spot at the moment for everything. Like, it's really good in raid. It's performing really good in keys. And it's also pretty strong in PvP as far as I know. Like, I haven't played that much PvP this season. I pretty much just did like like 2.1 in Heroic Week to get like my PvP items upgraded and stuff like that for the race. But it felt really good, and I watch a lot of streams myself, and especially PvP streams, and it seems fun, it seems strong, it seems enjoyable, so, you know, yeah, I kind of want to do that more again. Not sure if on stream or like for videos for the YouTube channel, I'm not sure about that yet. But yeah, that is like what I plan on doing, playing a lot of keys, making some guides, and yeah, maybe some PvP. I also still have like another video that I want to make, which is like a little bit more of a funny video, I would say. Like, for example, like on stream, I sometimes like test weird builds, right? Like if some viewers are like interested in a specific build that either they came up with or they heard about and stuff like that, you know, sometimes I just jump into a key and test a build that people recommend to me. And I think that's pretty fun. And like one of them I would kind of want to make into a video, because like we tested it on stream, and the whole thing that went down was just funny to me. So maybe I'll actually just like edit that into a video and upload for you guys. So yeah, as always, like with this video and the following videos that I will upload like in the next few days, and like all different kinds of content or whatever that I'm uploading, always feel free to like just, you know, write a comment, let me know what you think about it. Tell me if you liked it, tell me what you didn't like. Don't be rude, like don't be unnecessarily rude. I get comments sometimes where I'm like, bro, that is so unnecessary to say shit like that to me. Like, why would you not just either like be constructive or shut the fuck up? You know, like it's really not nice sometimes how people act within the anonymity of the internet, I would say. So yeah, if you're constructive, you know, you can always leave feedback. I'm always down for that, you know. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, we're still on Solea, by the way. This boss fight takes ages, and here I steal Nate's star. Also not great, because if you take 2 of these dots, you can see we have to do it again because we missed 1 star in the back. If you take 2 of these, look at the group frame. Yes, that shit fucking hurts. And Nate even took 3. Like, I don't know how Nicole is healing that, but I wouldn't want to. Yeah, you fight this boss for so long. This is a 5.5 minute fight already. This is longer than like a lot of raid fights. And we're still not done. We still have 3 battle reses. Like, we did a really good job of like conserving our battle reses, because this boss can, as I said, just rip your run. And there's so much damage coming in, like so much damage. From this shit that you have to soak on the ground, a lot of damage. If you get hit by the stars that explode, a lot of damage. If you have the red lines where you have to break the stars, a lot of damage, you know? And now we already had to use 2 battle reses, and we get the star again. I dodged that one. You can see I'm just in Ghost Wolf, because dodging this is way better than just like greeting for damage now and getting hit, because that would literally like kill our key. So we have to break the stars again. I take the far one, but there's also the Rogue. Rogue is dwarf shadowing over, but Nate is running over. Little bit of a miscommunication, and we have to take 2 stacks again because no one took the one in the middle. And we're taking 2 stacks again, and 2 people dead again. So yeah, we don't have any battle rests anymore. Boss is at 10% HP. The timer is running a little bit low by now. Luckily, we could still rest Nicole, so we have a healer. Otherwise, we would have been really down bad. But yeah, boss is at like 3% now. So even with the Warlock dead, we should have enough damage to finish this. We get the last collapsing star, but we just ignore it. And we kill the boss. And that is a 27 Gambit timed, over a minute left. Not too bad, not too bad. What is too bad is my damage though. 17k overall. Yikes. Yeah. But then again, if you if you see or play an Enhancement Shaman and expect to do the overall of a Warlock, you're delusional. Like, okay, like there are different damage profiles. Even if I press my buttons perfect all the time, the entire key, it is physically impossible for me to reach a Destro Warlock in damage. Keep that in mind. Different damage profiles. Don't beat yourself up over it if you're at the bottom of the damage meter. That's just how it works sometimes, okay? There are other keys where I'm at the top of the damage meter, you know? Like I played, what did I play this week? I think I played a Mists this week. In the Mists, I did like, I think it was 19.8k overall in the Mists key, and I was top damage. That happens. I played, what was the other key? I played a Theater of Pain, which is like a dungeon with not a lot of like big AoE, right? And it was tyrannical, and I did like 17.3k overall, I think, on stream. And I was top damage, you know? Like, those dungeons exist. You're not down bad in every dungeon. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just focus on yourself. Focus on the mistakes you do. Improve. And don't always compare yourself to different specs. Different specs, different damage profile, different damage results after the dungeon, okay? With that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I know I didn't talk about the key that much. I just wanted to get the story out and like talk about the situation currently to give you guys a little bit of an update, a little bit of a heads up what's about to happen soon. And yeah, as I said, I really hope you enjoyed watching the video. Check my Twitch, twitch.tv/waveswow. And yeah, maybe leave some feedback in the comments. I hope you have a great day. Take care, stay healthy, and I will see you guys in the next video or in the live stream, whatever you decide where to see me. And yeah, with that being said, peace.